Hello again. Today I'm going to tie a profile booby for you. One of the feedbacks I got off the forum was asking about pulling hoppers through the wave, and I replied that I don't generally pull hoppers through the wave. If fish are chasing, I always use this fly. It's originally an ACA pattern. I think Rob Edmonds tied it originally. I'm using a Hayabusa 761 in size 10. Just put that into the vise, and the tying thread I'm going to be using is a uni in 6/0. First thing to do is get our thread onto the hook, and I'll take that up to just the barb. Next thing I'm going to do is tie in my wire rib. It's a medium silver rib, and I put the rib all the way up the body and bring it back down. Just tuck that in out of the way. I'm going to dub on first of all a little bit of red seal's fur, just to give me a little hot spot in the tail. And in behind that, a little bit of black synthetic seal's fur. It's got some red fibres running through it, and when I tease it out with my Velcro, it's really effective. The red comes through. So just taking the time to get a nice dub onto my thread, then I can bring this up the body. You can see I'm about 2/8 of an inch shy of the eye of the hook, because there's quite a lot to go in there. With the wire rib, I'm going to bring that round the opposite way that I wound the body on. Once I've locked the rib into place, I can simply remove that. Now at this point I'm just going to pick out some of my dubbing, point my shears. In fact, it'd be better with a double needle. Like so. Okay, I'm going to add legs now. I've already pre-tied up some legs, and I've used 2 fibres of pheasant tail, and I've tied a knot in. It's very easy to do. I'll just show you quickly here. 2 fibres. All I do is make a loop like that, and then pop the main bit through, and then I can bring it and control where the knot comes. Dead simple. I'm going to tie 2 in, and as per when I was tying the hopper, I like to have the knots just in slightly different angles. I'm going to just tie it so that that's angled and up. Once I've got a couple of holding turns in, I can do much more with controlling where the legs sit. You can see they're hanging down there. I'll just trim. I'm going to trim too tight into them, like so, and I'm going to bring 2 other legs just to the other side of the fly. Again, got a couple of holding loops. Bring that out of the way. Trim away my excess. Just make sure everything's sitting as it should be. And I'm going to tie in a marabou wing now. Just take my thumb and forefinger, take a strip off, as you can see, there's not too much marabou in there, and I'm just going to snip away my excess. Give the end of the marabou a little lick, just to make it easier to work with this end. Keep it well back from the eye, then you can lock that into place. Make sure you're happy with the length there. I'm just going to take some of the excess off of mine, like so, and then I preformed my booby eyes earlier. I usually turn the fly to face me, but because the camera will drop right out of focus, I'm going to attempt to just catch them in here. I think I might have caught one of my legs there. It's better. You can see what I'm doing. Just be careful not to catch your legs. Okay, once that's in place, what I'm going to do is, I've got a little bit of purple light bright here. I'm going to dub a very small amount here. You can see there's not much there at all, onto my thread. And I'm just going to go over the front. No, I've definitely caught my leg in there. Excuse my fingers, I'm just holding the leg back out of the way. Over that side. A couple of turns over this side. And then I'm just going to come round to the eye of the hook. And just finish up there with a couple of half hitches. Trim away, just make sure it's all sitting nice and neat. I like the way the legs are hanging down there, it's ideal. Now you may think these eyes are pretty big for the size of the fly, but I want to make as much weight in the water as possible when I'm stripping these through the wave. It does attract the fish in. And then what I'll do is just a tad of super glue, it's just ordinary Loctite stuff, down through, and I'll just clean out the eye with my dubbing needle. And there you have the profile booby. I hope that was useful to you. Thanks for watching.